Previously on Maybe the Chosen Ones.
Our party of adventurers set out for the Spirit Tree, which had been shrouded by darkness and overtaken by goblins.
Despite some dangers throughout the caverns beneath the tree, i.e. goblins and rats, the party managed to make it through using their combined skills.
They came upon the captured half-elf girl just as they were attacked by the insecure bugbear boss, Desba.
Already having a rough day, Gregor was knocked out by Desba, but brought back by his friends. Then together, they injured the bugbear severely.
At that moment, he grabbed the girl and ran out onto the Spirit Tree.
Once again, through teamwork and tricks, the party finished off Desba and saved the young half-elf child.
After returning her to her parents in Abey, the party received free weapons and stayed the night in the tiny, peaceful village.
Until the next morning. The Call of Or, Heart of Tannin. The world of Tannin is home to 12 realms, protected and ruled by the Dragon Guardians. For centuries, it has been ravaged by the ever-growing shroud of darkness. Just when it seems that all hope is lost, 4 heroes destined to save the world answer the celestial calling of light set before them.
Gregor McConnor, the fierce half-elf fighter.
Udan Jadan, the spirited human bard.
Finnegan Stumblebatch, the quick-witted and wizardly gnome.
Dryodalis, the loyal Eladrin paladin.
What lies ahead on this epic adventure for these heroes? Who are, maybe, the chosen ones.
Joshua, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's go.
He doesn't know you. So alive.
Oh, we've been alive for a while.
I didn't get a countdown. I can't do this.
Oh no. So
Journal.
we're at the Bay 2 Inn.
Where are we?
Well, we gotta, let's like, before we get to the end, we gotta get in the zone.
Before we're in the end, we gotta get in.
We gotta get,
Hey.
The Call of Or, Heart of Tannin.
Legally iridescent.
The Call of the Smiths and the Heart of the Leather Crafters. Because we're doing ore and tanning. Legally iridescent. You were maybe the chosen one!
That's the dollar store knockoff.
Yeah. So, what say you? You
Wait,
guys are all
wait.
awake and hungover.
Is that your first official words as Dungeon Master?
Yes.
Alright, because I thought about this on the ride from Fergus Falls. Gregor McConnor wakes up. He wakes up in the morning earlier than normal, and normally when he's not working the next day, he likes to sleep in. But this morning he thought he was gonna. He gets up and he goes down. It's like early dawn light is filtering through the windows in the trees outside, and even though he's more miserable than he's ever felt, it's complicated. That's why he's getting up early, because he has a lot to think through after yesterday. And he gets a cup of coffee, and he goes outside to the balcony at the inn, and he's only wearing his sleepy pajama pants. He's shirtless. He's covered in gnarly scars.
Ooh.
And he just leans on the railing with his hot cup of coffee, and that is where he is right now when he wakes up.
Picturesque.
Okay. Where are you three?
I feel like Dryer's probably outside watching the leaves fall in the fall colors. Because it matches her outfit.
Are you in Gregor's view? Because then he's probably watching you.
I mean, it's a small town.
Oh,
I mean, it's a small town. Where's your marker?
It's a small town after all. So he's standing there sipping his coffee, and he's reflecting on, how many times he died yesterday. And how he once was known as the world lightweight champion of the lightweight champion of the world, and he got his ass handed to him by rats, and by a bugbear, and he's fought forward,
And by
his own comrade.
Sorry, my bad. We're cool though, right?
It was so awesome, though.
His whole auditory sensory sounds like someone's just turned the bass up way too high, or else he's lost the
hearing
bass.
issues now?
Probably, who knows? Anyway, so then you walk out in the morning, and he suddenly feels very stiff and vulnerable, and he's shirtless, and he hopes you haven't noticed him, and he's just standing very stiff.
Probably has not.
You're trying to slowly move out of the field of vision.
And is she wearing her autumn-colored clothes?
Yeah.
He notes how the falling leaves and the shaking in the wind and the autumn colors and your robe blowing in the wind, how it all blends together in this sort of autumn pumpkin spice.
Camouflage.
Like it's he loses track of you.
He makes a perception check.
Yes.
Trying to come up with a clever way to tell her that she's aesthetically pleasing.
Hey, you're aesthetically pleasing. Anyone ever told you that?
I don't think she even hears you. She's just so like,
Tune
out
you
of
out,
it.
He can't hear himself.
Who are you guys? I'm just like in my room putting my like fishhook earring in.
I am furiously leafing through my spell book, squint-eyed, trying to find a hangover cure.
Oh no.
When your glass is as big as you are.
Yeah, that's a problem.
First off, is this a new fishhook earring that you're putting in?
Yeah, I
you're
just
like,
found it.
you're a little matched, and you're like,
What's really happening is like I like went on a walk in the morning because I don't sleep a lot. Because I probably have like I don't know sleep apnea. Is that a thing?
It has to
Is
do.
that the thing when you don't sleep?
Yeah.
So sometimes she just
Wake
doesn't
yourself up.
sleep and wanders around, or she sleepwalks and like is suddenly like, oh, I'm outside. But she's so used to it, it's so chill. And then she was like, huh, that's a cool fish hook. And now she's putting it in her ear.
And then you
Well,
found a
she's
dirty-
like, she's looking in like this pot that's on sale at this store, and she's like, so she's
There
at the
are
general
customers
store.
there.
You
Yeah.
found a dirty fishhook next to a pot store, and you're gonna stick this thing inside your body, like.
Yeah.
She's magic, yo.
And your twin sister is in
I,
there
like,
helping you
lit
get
it.
your ear pierced, and it's like the
Ah.
trap.
So you're in the general store with Ayana.
I'm like
Dorn.
outside. I'm
Oh,
outside.
okay.
You know, like
I
there was
see.
a window and it was on display, and I was just like,
And I feel doubly vulnerable because two beautiful women. Well, you're bald, so maybe I don't see
yeah,
your
I'm
beauty
pretty
yet.
bald.
But
Yeah, you probably don't.
I'll notice it later. After the season gap, and you're unconscious, and you wake up. And you're okay.
I like your hair.
Anyway, and then you
I'm not out of bed yet.
have you found a hangover cure before?
No, but I forget each time that I've tried to look.
Oh.
Maybe I missed it.
He'll find it.
He won't.
Last hope. Anyway, sorry for all the.
Oh, that was great.
The shenanigans.
Do you guys plan on heading down to the kind of main part of the inn at any point this morning, or?
I feel once both the ladies are in my view in this small town, I feel just too vulnerable, and especially since no one noticed me. That's a real blow to my ego, and I walk back inside, but I kind of just stand there in the main area. Like I don't know where to go or what to do. I maybe get a coffee refill.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, on top of it all, is your coffee also cold now?
Yes.
Oh.
From
Wow, so sad.
Poor guy.
Udon walks into the inn and sees Gregor. Is that what your name is?
Are you following me?
And I just take your coffee, sip it, give it back, and then keep looking.
That resonated like deep in his soul.
So Dry's outside, and then she gets another really like pained headache, and just like rushes into the inn. The darkness, it's spreading. Oh, good morning, guys. How are you? Oh, there's coffee. That's great. I've always wanted to try it.
Chick.
Is that what you meant by the darkness is spreading? The coffee? You want a coffee?
A black?
A
Is
black
that what you
coffee?
meant? Oh,
I got it.
quite dramatic, but that's good news, I
She
guess.
gets some. Is Rowan in there?
Rowan is kind of shuffling around in the back in the kitchen and stuff like that, but she comes out and she's standing at the counter, just kind of watching your party interact with
So,
one another.
Dry, about a second ago, you hollered that the darkness is coming. Do you want to talk about that?
Oh. Really?
I do have bad hearing. So maybe you said the British are coming? I don't know.
The British. Are they a certain people?
Well, we're in it now, aren't we?
Yes.
While I was sleeping, I completely forgot everything we're supposed to do on this mission of ours, so.
Do you still have the seed from
Yes,
Genny?
it's the seedling, I think we called it.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
still in my
that's-
pocket somewhere.
Seemed important.
Yeah. So Finnegan searches through his bag, pulls out a tooth necklace, a blanket, some rope, and finally takes out the little acorn.
Oh, you have
Puts
a lot
it
of
on the
things
table.
in your bag.
Oh yeah, we're supposed to find those.
More.
Hmm.
So, where do we find the next one?
The drag. We gotta get the dragon. Gotta go
Dragon.
get the dragon.
Uh-huh.
Did you
Dragon
find?
has it.
You know,
think.
wizard.
Oh.
Do you hangover cure? I've always wanted one.
You would think, wouldn't you?
Barkeep,
But-
can we get some more coffee up in here?
At least do me the common courtesy of remembering my darn name.
Alright, I remember.
Ronan.
Dorn.
Dorn.
Dorn is my next door neighbor. Ronan is not a name.
I forgot
Rowan.
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 Rowan. You both gently down the street.
Don't insult me with your crappy rip-off nursery rhymes.
It's a drinking song, Rowan. A morning coffee drinking
Hey, if the
song.
bard sings it, it's a compliment.
I don't normally question God. but-
Udon gets out
Oh my god!
Oh my god? Question mark? every time Rowan says, "Oh my god," it's "Oh my god."
Oh my god!
My god? Mine?
So, how was your day yesterday?
Well,
It was good. Oh no.
we saved the girl.
Oh,
We
good.
saved the girl.
I was
A
like
leech ate my head!
What?
A leech ate my head!
I was wondering where you got that haircut.
I don't have hair. I have like too much.
Rowan.
Yes.
We need to get to the capital city of Adohi, and
What?
You're in Adohi, the region.
we need to get to the capital and meet a dragon. And when I say we, I mean, are we all still in this? Like, I don't know.
I'm down. I'm in. Let's
And
chill.
we need more of the seeds.
Yes, these.
Which
This
seem
thing!
to be linked to certain dark creatures, it seems.
Fascinating.
Racist.
Well, they are from the shadows. It is what it is.
It is.
They come from the shadow realm.
They come, and which is a generally evil place.
Yes. Wait, the seeds? No,
seeds?
the creatures.
The creatures.
That have
Mm.
seemingly stolen them.
I knew that. And okay.
Your tree
So-
friend, by the way, is
And
your
Genny.
tree and Getty? Is he?
And Genny.
He's correcting me every time. And Genny. Is he okay? She okay? She okay?
Yes. Now that we cleared out the spirit tree from the evil.
Yes.
darkness.
Oh, so you did. You did
Yes, she is
accomplish
all good.
Keep up, Rowan!
killing everything.
The spirit tree is restored.
Good.
Why don't we let the girl who suffers
That
from
is
memory
good
problems
news.
practice and relay everything that we did to Rowan, who is clearly curious?
And she mentioned 2 other seeds like this one she gave us.
Oh.
Something
Well.
to do with the temple.
Well.
Yes.
If you on this grand quest of fighting darkness and bringing the light back to the realm, I have heard many rumors, many tales of darkness coming from the next village over, Kai. So I'm sure if you head off in that direction, you'll be that much closer towards finding your next nut.
Our next.
Oh, Rowan, I don't think I like that.
The quest for nuts.
Quest for the nut.
I'm drowning in notes. So now we need to find the seeds, but that's our priority number 1. This village suffering from the darkness.
Very bad.
Very bad. Drea, these seeds.
Drea. But yes. She can
I'm
remember her
done.
name.
I'm not. Listen,
you said,
I'm trying.
A washer and a dryer.
Oh, Washa and a dryer.
There we go.
Good one. Good one. Yes.
I leave, I go upstairs, and I get dressed. I'm too flustered, I'm too embarrassed. My mind is too mixed of like everything that I need to do, and everyone's correcting me, and I want to help. I feel in this. I'm ashamed. I'm losing my ego. I wanna. That's what he literally does. He goes upstairs and he says, and he puts on his clothes. They're tattered and worn, and he just drearily.
Do you need more coffee?
Guys, I have a plan. We should like go shopping and like get him something to restore his confidence.
Agreed.
Yeah. What do you think?
Sure.
Pool
I
of
don't know
resources.
I don't know how
So
much-
you go back across the street?
Yes.
Should
The
we
general
tell
store?
him this?
No,
Because
let's
if we
just-
just leave...
No, guys, we have to. It has to be a surprise.
You're right.
So you guys leave, and I go down. I go downstairs. I go downstairs.
Yep.
And my single mug of coffee is all that's left. And I look at Rowan and I say, "So they left without me." Not surprised, frankly. Listen, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why, frankly. I was starting to care. Honestly, I was. After seeing the look on the man's face when I returned his daughter to him. This accent's kind of all over the place. Sorry.
Well, it's all right, I'm feeling it.
Yeah,
It's all
thank
right.
you. How much do you know? While they're gone, and maybe I'll catch up with it. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just go back to the
Yeah,
desert.
yeah.
What do you know about the seeds?
150.
About the seeds?
Yes.
Well, frankly, nothing more than rumors. I have heard that they are the key, somehow, to unlocking the portal within the temple. I don't have any clue how it works.
Do we just follow every patch of rising darkness in hopes that we'll find a seed? Because I want to help the village of Kai, but what if it's not expedient? What if a seed isn't there? Because that's what we've got to find. The two other seeds that are in this realm, so that we can activate the portal in the temple. And I think the first place to go is the capital. But if Kai's in danger, I mean, what if we try to rescue every village, but by the time we've done that, it's too late? I don't know why I'm talking so much to you. I never talked this much in my life to anyone but my manager.
That's all right. That's all right. You have a lovely voice.
Oh, thank you.
I would... Who's closest
If I
in
were you-
size? We need to get someone to try this on.
Finding a key,
Grappling hook?
looking for a key, I would frankly search where the biggest concentrations of darkness are.
Which, as far as we know, is in the village of Kai.
That's the I don't
Because
get
the darkness is searching the seeds.
I would wager that the darkness wants the keys as much as you do.
Darkness wants the keys.
How much money do we have?
The secret lies with Charlotte.
It's a mere shot.
It's a mere shot. Rowan, do you have a next of kin who could... you seem like... Well, why don't you come along? You've got a sound head on your innkeeper's shoulders and stout
Just some
disposition.
nice plain robes.
Hot.
He seemed really upset
I have
that he wasn't
nothing but
wearing a
distant
shirt. Let's-
relations.
to cover
No
him
one
up
that
a
I am
little.
terribly
Yeah.
close with, and my place is here. This is my home. And I can do the best good here.
I'm just laughing at Gregor quest
I
unfolding
tip,
here.
I
It's
tip
fine.
you.
A whetstone.
I tip you 5
Sharpening,
gold pieces.
yeah.
really good.
Is that in here?
And say,
It's gonna be good. Let's do that.
thanks for listening,
Well, like
Rowan.
maybe like a fun necklace or something.
I'd better go after
Rude
them.
necklace.
My Lord Gregor,
Yes.
I fear that I cannot accept this gift, however generous it is. For when I look at you, I see grand purpose.
Climber's
I
kit.
see great destiny.
Climber's kit. If he falls in another pit.
And I know how much even 5 gold pieces can help.
Okay.
And so I would prefer that you keep it to aid you in your great quest.
Well, I'll tell you what. I know how much 5 gold can help. And you're a poor innkeeper. This is probably more than you see in a month.
I'm doing actually quite well off.
Well, so am I. I'm the lightweight champion of the world. Monster Energy gives me 10,000 gold a week.
Do you know?
Monster magic.
Monster potions.
Monster potion. They turn you into a monster.
They give you wings.
Monster gives you wings. Dragon gives you wings. Red Manticore.
That's it.
Manticore gives you fangs.
Let's guys.
Fang gives you wangs.
We have to start a fantasy energy drink company.
We are shopping.
So-
Oh my god.
Anyway, all right. Well, I this is one of those awkward situations that stresses me out. I don't know what to do. I've just offered you a gift. You've refused it. We don't have a culture that says one way or the other is appropriate. So I'm just going to leave this where I said it, and I'm going to find my friends. So
We call come back in.
Yep.
Oh, wait, are we not doing the scene with Dorn? We just bought all the stuff.
I say we just
Okay.
find stuff.
So Rowan, as with the distraction, she reaches out and like takes the money. She was absolutely planning on keeping the money.
That's not for what you think it might be for. I'm not. It was a...
I'm not surprised. You have nothing to explain. It's completely okay. I understand.
You didn't leave. You
No.
didn't leave me.
We came to make you feel better.
We bought you gifts.
You seemed down. We thought we'd get you something.
Udon holds out a small
Necklace, just regular twine with a little dude that has like a rune on it for good luck. Does it give him any like fun protection or powers?
No, but I'm gonna give you guys a point of inspiration. That's real nice.
I take it silently, and tears well in my eyes, but I keep my head down so you don't see him, and I just purse my lips and
Udon
I
turns
take
away
it and I
pretends she
put it
doesn't
on,
see that
and I
he's
put it
crying.
and I say nothing.
And I got you this. It's a bell. I
Oh.
think. I just like the sound of it.
Aw, that's nice.
You too.
-1 to all sneak.
Oh, he's over there.
I need more cowbell. I didn't say anything for a few
Most
seconds, which I
important
realized was rude, and I just say thanks, guys. That's no one's ever really.
And then I bring in something, holding it like above my head. My arms are shaking a little bit. I think it's probably a little heavy.
Gods above, you too.
I got you some alchemist's fire because
What?
it was in the shop.
What is it?
Because
In a flask.
it's some sticky adhesive fluid that ignites when exposed to air. You can throw this, shatter it on impact, and make a firebomb. Because I know when you're upset, what you really want to do deep down
It's kill things.
is burn something to the ground.
Oh.
You've known me for 24 hours. And you understand me better than anyone I've known for 24 years. And I give him the biggest fair hug I have given anyone, and it's just hard.
You
It's
pick up this tall person, pick up this tiny little gnome and like spin him around.
You know what?
Which is working wonders for my motion sickness.
I make a living fighting people and hating people. But guess what? You guys are great. You're my best friends. Let's go on a quest, ah!
Woo!
Speaking of which, you are the only one who knows where even potentially to go next because you had this good
Where
little
you go?
conversation with Rowan.
So
Can't wait to listen to that.
I tell you what Rowan said, which was that what might be wisest to seek is the largest concentration of darkness, which sounds like it's in the village of Kai. Since we don't have a bearing for where the seeds are, we might as well go to, and it's on the way to the dragon when
Place
we
in the most
eventually.
trouble.
Yeah, frankly, I mean, it's the most direct route to get to the capital.
I need to add these items. A pendant with a little rune dude.
Yep.
God, you guys, why does this feel so good? This is my role playing is dangerous because I feel genuinely really good.
All right, so
Should we
what are you gonna do?
set out?
How far is it? The journey on foot?
Let me see here.
Do we need horses, or a
I
wagon,
think-
or a cart, or something?
I think you guys could get there with it. What? Do you think they could get there in
Let me
a
look.
day?
Gotta walk for a day and then fight darkness.
A day and a half's walk.
Does anyone have horses around here that we can buy?
You don't want to fight darkness with
There
tiger
aren't any
feet.
horses.
Darn it. Wagon?
Rowan?
Nothing. There's nothing.
Yes, we're
You're killing
walking.
me.
Don't you know how it feels to walk for a day and a half straight? It's blisters and...
We were carried here by a mystical portal sent by Ein stuff, and you want us to walk out?
That sounds magical.
Don't see how that's my problem.
There are no wagons that we can commission for this quest.
No. And everyone and anything that lives here has never been within half a day's journey away from this town.
Like, so you have to walk half a day to Walmart? Alright.
Walmart's across the street in the general store.
Alright, power of love, let's go, team.
We'll get
So,
As we
you
walk.
guys are just walking. You guys are just kind of having a party. Kind of just, it's a beautiful fall day. I mean, it is.
Oh my
It is
gosh.
65 degrees. Crisp air, sunshine, and it just so happens that Rowan gave you all flasks of pumpkin spice.
Oh yeah.
Pumpkin cider.
Pumpkin cider.
Did she give us any UGG boots?
Yeah.
She did not. She did not give you Ugg boots, but she did give you flasks of pumpkin cider for your journey.
I'm gonna shop for lamb fur-lined boots in the next town then, because that sounds like a good idea.
And I'm gonna cast minor illusion to make myself look like an Instagram filter.
Should we take a selfie?
That sounds like something for the quote book, guys.
We're running out of room.
We can use the other.
Okay, so yeah, you guys are walking. I mean, really, it is a gorgeous, gorgeous day. It's one of those days you guys are walking and it just feels good to be alive. It just feels good to just be out and doing stuff. I mean, it's like, it is really nice out.
I know that feeling. I like that feeling a lot when you're just wrapped up in a flannel and a jacket and you're carrying your
I feel like I should put this on right now.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's gotta get in the spirit.
the cold wind just ruffling my cotton,
trees.
my linen shirt underneath my like heavy leather armor, and the brisk air just makes it feel lighter, makes everything feel lighter. And I go to stand by Udon while she plays music because I want to banter about her favorite bands and stuff. It's also an excuse to walk behind Adrada because
Lord.
iridescence.
You're just watching her
I'm
hair.
walking closer to the trees to touch them and
She fades in and blurs in and out of the orange and yellow and reds, and she looks like the wind, and we're all kind of just inspired by this magical elf nymph forest creature.
And as you guys are walking, you have this, amidst that brisk, alive feeling, you have this, what you feel would otherwise be a sense of, just a sense of wariness, and as you consider what it is that you guys are going to, but something about the day, something about the victories of yesterday, and something about the
deaths.
but you something about the looks on the girl's parents' faces as you bring her home, in this great victory of reuniting a family, and knowing that you guys did that was you. Having that
I
that
point at
thought,
Finnegan and I go, that was you. You, all of us.
So having that thought kind of in your mind, what would otherwise be a sense of wariness and maybe even a sense of fear at what you're heading towards, it's overshadowed by this sense of great purpose, this sense of destiny as the cold wind ruffles your shirt and gives you a slight chill. I mean, it just
Chill of destiny.
it just sends you. Yeah, it's literally you cannot help but think, what incredible things are we gonna do next?
Guys, life's good. I've been living in nothing but a fried, dusty desert for the last 1,000 years. I haven't seen trees like this since I haven't felt it. And I go silent.
That sounds really sad.
That sounds really sad.
And you know she just turned right around and went back to the trees.
Yeah, you could say that. All right.
Do we just keep walking?
Yeah,
all
you just
day?
keep walking. I mean, literally
I'm-
nothing happens. It is a bright day. You guys are. I mean, there's nothing. There's no sense of danger at all. There's nothing on this road that you were taking.
I slide Udon my chill phase playlist, and she just rolls through it on shuffle.
Can I speak with small beasts and make friends with some squirrels on our way?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh, and then my dragon comes out on my shoulder. Just like, she's like,
I go, oh my god, that's so fucking cute. Did you see that
she
yesterday?
did.
We did?
Yeah, she
You-
popped out in the middle of the dungeon. I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a dragon. And then when I laid hands on you for health, she like licked your face.
You guys
This
look up.
is a good day.
You guys look up at a tree that's kind of further away from other trees, and you see a squirrel just super bravely leap into nothing, and you guys are just like, oh no, that squirrel is just gonna fall to the
Suicidal
ground,
squirrel.
and it dips out of your view, and you guys panic for a second, and suddenly it pops back up into view with its arms spread, and you see that it's a flying squirrel,
Yay!
and it's super adorable. And what?
Udon starts telling
Get to the
like
monster attack.
lore stories
Oh.
of old heroes and pirates and things of the sort.
Boring. Go back to music.
Oh my god.
No, the music
No,
is
yeah.
like
It's a
really
spoken
loud.
word
musical.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
She
So
starts
as
like
it gets-
saying epic poems.
Maybe
and
the
she
Lord.
writes the Iliad. She
Okay.
just makes it up.
She
And
writes
it's
the Iliad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Iliad by Udon.
Iliad
Okay.
by Udon.
All right, it's getting to be nighttime.
Did you talk to the flying squirrel real quick? Wait, I want to
Oh.
resolve that.
Yeah, I tell him, God, you gave us a scare. What was that for?
I was showing off.
And you're the only one who hears that, right?
Yep.
Um,
I'm just gonna lie to you all.
Squeak.
squeaking.
Oh, he said he loves us. I don't know.
So it's getting dark out. So you guys, I would think about making camp for the night.
Do we have camp making gear?
I got a pack.
Anybody have a tinderbox for a fire or fire spells?
I have an explorer's pack.
Yes,
What
I
is-
have. I mean, I've
You
got
have that explosive
firebolt.
fire.
Ooh.
No,
Well,
let's not
that's-
spend that yet.
That's my present.
Josh,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't answer this honestly, but we're not gonna be attacked today, right?
No, this is
Who are you
just
talking to?
chill road trip.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to decide if I should burn a spell slot. I think I'm going to. I summon my unseen servant to put together the camp for us.
Can you elaborate on unseen servant, please?
Yes.
So that I can sleep tonight.
Yes.
He's the invisible
It is
friend.
ethical. It's fine.
There's lots of debates in the Wizards College about the efficacy
Yeah, it's
of
a
unseen
bit of a
servant.
faux pas. You just bring it up in conversation and people
Okay.
wince. All right. Yes.
Okay.
The spell creates an invisible, mindless, shapeless force that performs simple tasks at your command, and his name is Weatherby.
Weatherby, the invisible,
Yes.
mindless force.
He lasts for an hour, so he can stick around for a while.
Wow.
Can
Yes. The answer is yes.
like
Wait,
so.
can we hear him?
I mean, I don't think it's like an actual character that says anything.
I'll start making the fire with my. We find a little glade off the road in the woods, and I start making the fire as around me, just like objects are moving, like the pots and pans get set out, the bedroll unfolds.
And I am kicking back, just watching it happen.
Yeah. So I roll out my bedroll and I sit by the fire, and I anyone want a nightcap, a night brew roast? I've got a percolator here.
Ooh.
Percolator.
Make something.
So, there may be, I suppose we're in the woods at night, and,
Well, I
Who
wasn't
knows?
scared up until
Well-
literally 2 seconds.
I mean,
Oh
we
God,
don't
it's
know
a
where
full
the
moon out
darkness
tonight.
will be, but I can certainly watch over the camp for half the night. I only need to go to the ore for a few hours. 4 hours, I'll
Reasonable.
be gone.
There's a fire here next to you, and just wait. Who wants first watch? I
For the first
volunteer
4
because
hours.
I feel like I should. It's like
Yeah.
Which of the three of you needs the least sleep?
I don't
Do you
need-
need 8 hours because you're half elf, or do you get any?
is how much sleep I need a character choice, or is it?
I think it's a race thing.
Yeah, it'd be in the race, I think.
Because like elves have 4-hour trance that they go into. I don't know if half elves are normal like humans.
I should not need more than 6 hours of sleep. Just
Okay.
he's like that kind of person.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Well, I will.
Udon needs like the full 8 hours. Just being real
Oh, gnomes! What do you just like
I am
2-hour nap and hop right back
Yeah.
up?
Yeah, it would be a race thing probably. So I will be gone for a few hours, and I shall be back.
Oh wait, I'm a half elf. I forgot I was a half elf.
Let's just say you only need 6. That's fine.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
And I like my dream. I like elves. They don't sleep. They
Go in
wander in
trance.
the dream trance. And so like my dreams are kind of like that sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
It's like this weird
Cool.
hybrid.
So,
So
arrange your watch schedules for me, please.
I'm gone for the first 4 hours.
So there's 3 of you.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
actually
I'll
a good
just-
idea. Let's have. Wait, sorry.
Yeah.
So I'll be gone for 4 hours,
You sleep first. You do your aura
Yep.
recharging first,
and then I can watch the rest of the night.
Okay. Right. Yeah. And so that I'm
Who's
I'll
taking
s-
first watch?
I just plan on staying up. I'm like,
Until I'm
I'll
back.
stay up, and then if any of you want to go to bed, I'll stay up until she's back. But if any other volunteers want
Yeah, I can take a watch.
Sound
Take
good?
a watch after you and wait till she comes back and then trade off.
If someone is desperate and is falling asleep, I guess you can wake me up.
If I have to. But good luck waking me.
Yeah.
thought when you asked if anyone was desperate. Never mind.
But also, when you do wake me up, here's this like weird incense stuff that you're gonna have to put under my nose. Only way I'll wake up.
Oh.
I either don't sleep at all, or I can't wake up.
I die.
Also, I sleepwalk, so whoever is like
watching.
just like
what
make sure
humans
I
are
don't
like?
wander
Is
off.
this-
Well,
What?
sleep well, friends. Good night. And I just like transform.
Alright, who's on first watch?
I am.
Okay.
I hope that's a random event dice he just rolled. I love those.
Your first watch goes by without any troubles.
I'm back.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry.
no, it's fine.
I'm very sorry.
It's fine. I wasn't sleeping. I
Alright,
wasn't.
second watch.
Oh, so you're sleeping now?
Yeah, I will go
Yep.
sleep. Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Udon starts murmuring words in a random language no one understands.
I'm like trying to listen and interpret it.
Alright, friends. Morning
It's
comes
like-
with no troubles.
Hey!
Anybody?
Oh, right.
Oh.
Hey.
Hey.
I didn't die in my
That didn't
sleep.
register.
Yeah.
How was the weird thing? What is that stuff anyway? In the bottle.
Oh, you guys woke me up?
We,
Oh, so it gets trapped in your nose a little bit? Oh dear.
I definitely took a sniff of it last
Yeah.
It's kind of good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It gets you a little like fuzzy, but in like a good way, you know? You know what I mean?
You're weird.
How do you wake up when you're not traveling with someone? Do you just sniff it yourself, or what happens?
It depends. It depends. Sometimes I wake up and I don't know how many days have passed.
Oh.
Sometimes, in my sleepwalking state, I do it to myself.
Musicians, man.
Or I just, or like I just like am traveling with people and let the innkeeper know like, yo, this is my wake up call.
Accommodations, sure.
So like it kind of depends,
Yeah, I'm glad those accommodations have worked out for you so far.
They have actually, yeah, but it's either that. That's only half the time. So I don't have to deal with that all the time. So when I sleep like for a week. But when I don't sleep, I don't sleep for like a month.
What are you guys' passive perceptions?
My passive perception.
11.
10.
12.
Okay. Dawson. Gregor. You notice in the midst of your morning conversations.
Well, and I'm having a coffee.
Yeah.
For sure. Just made a percolator.
You notice out of the corner of your eye, up in a tree, kind of just like a pair of eyes. you. And it notices you notice it, and it twists behind the main trunk of the tree, out of your sight, and then you see rustling tree branches in the line of trees, and you see a humanoid form bounding through the trees until you can't see it anymore.
I stand up and do the hurrah thing, like as if I just saw a spider. And I reach for my sword, and then I say, guys.
What? Cole?
Look over there.
What's up?
Did you
What?
see that?
By the time any of them look up, it is nothing but rustling branches
You
that
mean-
could be the wind.
The trees?
Yes. Okay.
Sorry, mate. Don't
Look.
see a thing. And the leaves?
No, it's just during
Saw.
this season they look like that.
Yeah. It's really pretty.
I saw a pair
too much of my sleeping
of
stuff, didn't
big
you?
eyes right over there by that sink. That's Moaning Myrtle.
I was gonna say that.
without the good voice. Right over there by that sink. Wait. I saw just now. Just listen to me for a second. Just now, I locked eyes with some eyes up in that tree. When it noticed I saw it, it just ran off through the branches, and it was like humanoid shaped.
Which way to go?
So,
Should we go after it?
Which way?
Well, normally I'd say no. Why would you go after something like that? We should get going on. I think we should.
Just so you know, Dawson,
What?
it was running in the direction of the village.
Well, it was which way? The village. It was going towards the village. So yes, I think we should go after it.
Let's go.
Let's hurry.
All right, we pack up camp. I put out the fire so Smokey doesn't come after me, and
Smokey the Bugbear.
gather Smokey. He'd probably kill him. Strap my sword on, and then if actually everyone bows out, everyone. Magic.
Let's go.
Thank you.
You grab your violin.
Hey.
Let's make haste to the village.
Jeez.
Nice, so we run towards the village with the bows in hand.
This might be a bad look.
This might. I'll command approach the village, Lord.
Yeah.
All right, as you guys get close to the village, suddenly from above you, from the trees, a wood elf lands on the just jumps from the tree and lands on the ground in front of you, bow drawn, pointing it at you.
Is she hot?
It is a man.
Is he hot?
Question remains.
Well, I mean, have you seen elves?
Yeah, it's true.
I'm half elf.
Udon raises an intrigued brow.
Does he look like Orlando Bloom?
He looks like he looks like Orlando Legolas indeed.
Orlando.
Oh my god.
But
I'm immediately jealous.
But he does have shorter hair.
I'm gonna roll an insight check. First check of the day. So obviously he hasn't said anything yet, but his bow is drawn, and I just want to take in
insight is checking for
the true nature of things.
Intention.
So I want intentions. I want to find out if I judge that this guy is evil or if he's just being defensive.
Okay,
Yeah,
gotcha.
if he's just scared
Okay.
of us.
And that is a 10 plus 4. That would be 14.
14. Okay. Yeah, with a check of 14, you see, you can tell that this elf in front of you is more defensive, more protective than actually meaning you harm. He just is defending this village from strangers. So yeah, that's what you see when you see him.
Were you the one up in the tree?
I was.
We mean you no harm.
Oh, that's not jump to conclusions here.
Well,
Why didn't you introduce yourself then?
I wanted to see what you would do. I was trying to gauge who you were.
That's creepy. How long were you watching us? Was it the bald one or the iridescent one you were watching? Who?
Hey.
Well, maybe don't swing that way. Was it the gnome?
Finnegan is suddenly wondering how good a job he did on the watch.
I was not watching any single one of you. I was watching your party.
Oh.
I wanted to know what you were doing.
Oh.
So what are you doing? Why are you trying to get into Kai?
Oh, this is Kai. That's
Yes.
good.
We're on a mission, actually, to
Mission from Mindsoft.
save the world.
You know how it is.
So we are the chosen ones.
That's
If you hang around our friend here, she might go into her trance and tell you all about it.
that's.
I would like to roll the persuasion check.
You
so
just
he
told them
believes
that you were
us.
sent by God, and you're the chosen ones, and that your friend will go into a trance and tell you. I'm like dumbfounded because I've always thought of myself
This is
as
gonna
a
need- this
not
needs to be a really high
particularly
roll.
intelligent man.
17.
But
No.
What? Oh, come on.
Okay, so anyway.
That was gonna be a really hard check.
Enough
guys.
about us. Who are you?
about us.
Yeah, we told you enough. We've explained ourselves.
I will tell you simply. My name is Chaitan, and I am a defender of the Village Kai. And I'm going to need proof that you are who you say you are.
All right. Can I
The
take everybody
chosen
into a
ones?
huddle?
Yeah, take us into the huddle.
Should we,
Should we show him the seed?
That's what I was thinking. Well,
we could also lend our aid if they have troubles from the darkness.
I see.
I don't know if they're gonna
Maybe
trust
that's why
us
he's
yet.
so defensive.
Could be. Good idea.
Yeah,
All right, you're
let's
in.
just
All right,
yeah.
So as you guys were doing this, with your passive perceptions, you heard just kind of a light grunt, like a light sound of effort, and then just kind of a whistling sound. It doesn't sound dangerous, but that's what you hear.
Is it like a rising in pitch whistling sound, getting closer?
No, as if something is being thrown.
Perception check.
Dexterity saving throw.
No, not towards you.
Oh.
It is not. It's just like something got thrown in just near you, but it's
10.
yeah, no.
What is it?
I mean, whatever happened, you guys were looking
Okay.
totally
Should we
away
turn
from.
back to him?
And we
Yes.
tell him
Yeah.
that we don't mention the seed yet, but we're telling him that we heard about the darkness and want to aid the village of Kai.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
We heard about the darkness and wanted to die.
As much
Yep.
as I would like to trust you guys, I need you to do something for me.
Roll a
before I
persuasion
can,
check.
Before I can let you pass me.
Deal.
I need you to do a thing. I need you, any one of you, to prove your worth as adventurers.
Okay. We
there
usually
is-
take a couple tries.
There's an item up in that tree. I have misplaced it. I need one of you, whoever is the most acrobatic, to go retrieve it for me.
Mage hand.
Yeah.
It's like up in a tree. You need to climb this tree. It's way the frick
I
up
have
there.
+5 acrobatics. Do it. I have only 2.
Yeah, I count myself out.
I got this, friend.
Okay, bold one.
Oh,
Um,
I'm wearing a turban. Don't be rude.
And she said bold one. You said bold one, right? Didn't you?
yes. Please climb
Oh,
up the tree,
whoops.
and once you get up there, I'll yell at you to tell you what you're looking for.
So far, this has been all about you.
So please roll your acrobatics.
And while she does this, I walk up to her. Oh, never mind.
I roll a 1.
Okay. So you like jump up confidently, grab the first branch, and the branch breaks, and you just
Okay.
plopple that
I
back
can
down.
try.
Are you? Is she okay?
I think I
Oh,
fell
she's
off my
fine.
violin.
Oh,
Ah, frick. Anyone has minor mending skills?
I have.
Who's next?
No.
I'll try.
Give us a minute.
Oh, just keep.
We are mourning.
6.
That,
You're
no.
ruin it even
You
more.
kind of you climb up a couple
Do I
branches,
fall
but
on
just,
her?
no, you don't even fall. You just kind of you get a splinter in your hand, and you're just like, nah.
Yeah.
No, man. Finnegan.
This is all you, Finnegan, okay? Don't be intimidated because of your height. You are a man.
I will.
You have to tell that too.
I will help him. I will toss you up to the. Like,
I don't care what.
Bardic inspiration!
Help. You can lend your aid to another creature in completion of a task. The creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check.
Okay.
The
The song's, amping us
Okay,
up.
I
Yeah.
keep playing.
All right,
I keep
okay.
playing. I just
So you
switched
just
to my
roll.
bass, so it's more like a boom, 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 boom.
Y'all ready for this?
Loving you, baby.
Well-
Loving me.
I do have advantage?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, good.
I was made for
Loving you, baby.
That's a little
I
bit
didn't
better.
even know that.
15.
Wave.
And I want to take this moment to point out the exercise and humiliation of the wood elf making us climb a tree.
Yes. And I want you to know, you got it.
Yay!
Hey!
I am gonna not look down.
I send up my mage hand for a high five. Did
You
he
have
like
mage
it?
hand?
Yeah.
All right. So
She threw him.
climb that tree. Get real high up there. Tell me when you're at the top.
Okay.
All right. So what you're looking for is a boot.
How'd you get a boot up here?
Don't just. It's a boot. I need you to bring it down.
Gosh, there gotta be a good story.
It's a green
I bet it's pretty
boot.
cute, you know.
So bring it down.
Can I drop it?
Sure.
He drops it.
Please just roll like a roll for aiming the drop.
Oh no. What's the modifier there?
Right.
It's an 11.
Dex.
Oh no, that's good. You. I just
roll
wanted
for
to-
catching it.
Oh. Okay.
14.
All right. Cool. You kind of reach up and just kinda catch it. You got the super
It's more
neat.
like
This super neat.
Green boot?
Green boot.
Does it have
there.
a curly toe with the bell on the end?
All right. So
Oh
you,
yeah, does it?
So Matt or Finnegan,
what a
you
Santa's
make
elves.
you make your way down.
We are Santa's elves.
My way down is slower than I went up. I want to make that.
Okay, sounds good. So
throw him up?
when you finally reach the forest floor, and Chayton is he's just laughing his butt off. He's like, I can't believe you guys actually did that.
I punch him in the face.
Okay.
All right, Boo can go back
We're
up
gonna
there,
do
pal.
A contest?
Yeah.
Or you do a dex saving throw or something? Or just contest, I'm sure is fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so 12.
Yeah. No, he rolled a 12, so he evades it
Oh.
quite athletically. And he's just still laughing. And he's like, okay, whew, okay, thank you guys for doing that. That was fun. You fell, you gave up, and the little man made it. You know, I was rooting for you. I want you to know that.
Still the
Rootin'.
Yeah, no, we're not
Maybe.
going there.
Alright, cheating. First of all, I want to know who you're cheating on. Second of all, I think that the fact that you made us do this silly game while a town is in danger. Still find him attractive, ladies.
No.
Well,
like his
okay,
ears.
so for your for your troubles, guys, for your troubles, I'm gonna let you keep the boot, and
Dibs.
I'm gonna let you keep the other boot.
Dibs.
He reaches down and just pulls the other boot off. The whistling sound that you guys heard is while you guys were huddled. He just took the boot off and threw it up into the tree.
Oh my gosh.
I feel
so dumb.
Do these boots give me any special powers?
Yes, they
Oh, yeah.
do. You got some pretty sick boots. I don't know if you want to take those right away or if you guys want to debate who gets
Are
the
they
boots.
boots of springing and leaping?
No, they are boots of elven kind.
Oh.
They are a wondrous item. While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound. Regardless of the surface you are moving across, you also have advantage on dexterity checks that rely on moving silently.
But you have to dab.
So, either the person with the best stealth or the worst stealth should get this.
My stealth is +3.
Mine too.
My dexterity is
Mine's 2.
pretty good.
Mine's +2.
We're all pretty even
Well,
on stealth.
Yeah, we're quiet as hell.
Well, find your skeepers.
Yeah, sure. Have them.
Thanks,
But you got them.
Oh, I thought you meant first person to put them on.
Oh, dang it.
Oh,
Too
well.
big for you.
How do
You
these
have
fit
tiny
both
feet.
of us?
Yeah.
Tiny feet, you know?
I don't want them. I would never. They don't match the out. They don't go with the outfit. So.
Yeah,
I
I
agree. Green's not in this season.
You're right. See, I always wear things
Not
out
until
Yeah.
spring.
I get them on sale.
yeah.
Or pick them off dead bodies. It really depends.
You know, I
It's
wear
not
I
fall
wear
colors.
I wear a lot of blue. I think if I wear green, people are just gonna have their attention drawn to the bottom, and that's not
Totally.
great for
Yeah,
me.
and I'm
So
more of like
there you go.
eclectic. You know?
Yeah.
yeah,
The
Right.
Bohemian.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I'm
The
people be
Bohemian
like,
thing.
where are you from? I don't know. Could be anywhere.
Wherever I've been.
So
It's,
you guys have completed this quest. Chayton.
Do I have to
We
write
could-
down in my quest tracking book that we just got a boot out of a tree?
It's
And
called
it was called
Light-footed.
Lightfoot.
Yeah, Josh. I was gonna joke and ask what the quest was, but you really did name it.
Gregor pulls out his journal and just sighs.
All right. So yeah,
We
you
could
guys
kill Chayton,
completed
right?
light-footed, and Chayton he says, yeah, you guys can go into Kai. Totally cool. And he climbs.
How many people died due to your little diversion, sir?
No comments. And he climbs the tree.
Is your village in imminent danger?
He's gone.
Asshole.
In a year and a half, we're gonna get to the final dungeon of darkness, and there he's gonna be.
Before I let you into the final dungeon of darkness.
Go fetch my clue.
Yeah.
Put up this mountain.
Where's my jock strap? It'll be by that time.
So you guys can go ahead and make your way into Kai.
It's a bunch of trees, little lofts.
You guys are coming from Abey.
Lothlorien.
Yeah, so there's a there's a big kind of open area with kind of a community fireplace in the middle, and then it's surrounded by tree huts, and then these main buildings. So the barracks is the ancestral home. This is a clothing shop called Flo's Shoe.
Love it.
Should we?
Wait, what's the inn called again?
Are we in town? Did we?
Let me see it.
Yeah, we are,
Twig
right?
something?
Okay, so we all ran
Twig
in.
Hollow Inn.
Yep, there's Twig Hollow
And then
Inn.
3-in-1 general store.
Are we still moving with urgency, or have we been kind of cowed by this wood elf?
You're a little put off. You're a little annoyed.
We made it into the common area. And then what do we see?
It's kind of
The village circle.
you definitely can tell.
There's not as much noise as there should be. There's not as much activity as there should be.
It's more hopping than the last time.
Perception check.
Go for it.
I forgot.
It's like we're playing D&D.
6.
We relaxed
You
way too much
perceive-
yesterday.
You perceive what I just described to you.
So the towns, because I need an in-game explanation for how we know the names of the towns. No, names of the stores. Sorry, they have the little
Little price
dangly
signs.
signs.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
signs
Yeah.
hanging from the. Yep, absolutely.
We could go ask someone.
After a full day of journeying, I say beer, and I run
There,
into the tavern.
there are a couple people wandering around if you want to talk to them.
So is, you run
I think
in.
he's already gone.
I walk past an NPC and it goes, "My father was found." I don't care.
Marked your map.
You go up into the Twig Hollow Inn. You're in there.
Okay, the Twig Hollow Inn.
And the Twig Hollow Inn is run by Coco. K-O-K-O.
KOKO.
Like starts like getting out her little flute with a little and sets out a cup.
Are we both in the tavern?
Sure.
Yeah.
Do they call
and-
you KOKO because you knocked me out twice?
They just call me
Actually, she's a
Coco.
wizard.
Because you're sweet. I'm trying to help you out.
Coco is a
We're
man.
both making the this gesture.
Coco's a male.
Well, we just came in from inside. Our eyes haven't adjusted yet.
That's really dark in there.
It's elves.
Coco
you know,
is a male
The
wood-
feminine. Just
Yep, Coco is a male with
I'm dark vision too, so it's a real bad excuse.
name's Coco.
She's like kind of.
Yeah, no. Coco is very. Coco is very effeminate and just a very weak,
dork.
skinny, dorky personality.
Pumpkin cider, Coco.
Okay.
Hey Coco, when people are like addressing you by name, do you mistake it for a drink order?
I don't.
It's like when someone says hot cocoa, does this like little ray of hope just glimmer in your heart? And then you realize what they really want, and
Coco takes a mug of cocoa that he's holding and just sits down at the bar and he looks at you guys and he's like, now that you mention it, nobody does tell me those things. But there's one person who I love.
I'm already getting my quest book out and I'm sighing. Oh God, who is it? Camilla Valerius. You want me to deliver a letter and say it's from Feynol and it's some old mean things? And
I'm in love with Sinopa.
I thought it was gonna be vanilla.
She runs the general shop.
Oh. Across the way.
Yes, just right across the way. see her through my open door.
What's your quest called?
Well,
We've got a thing,
the
Coco.
quest
We
is
kind of
called
like to name it.
Sinopa Serenade.
Sinopa Serenade. Right.
Dang.
So, would you do something for me?
Let's hear it, Coco.
I really want Sinopa to know how I feel, but I can't tell her myself.
Do yourself a favor, kid. Keep your feelings to yourself.
Well, I'm not going to do that because you
I
guys are
look at
here.
Udon like, what's your damage?
You guys are here now, and you can help
Wait,
me.
you have to give her a drink so she
I
can
wrote-
slam it after saying that.
I wrote a song.
Oh.
I
Hey.
stole somebody.
I wrote a song.
Hey, but I know this little guy is just ripe for the goofing, but let's hear him out.
Okay, before all this happens, we
Okay.
can't let Chayton see we're doing this because we just gave him hell.
Chayton's gone. Chayton is
Okay.
not.
So we just gave him hell about delaying, so this is going to be awkward.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
Alright,
All right.
You guys are right.
Right,
We'll
kid.
hear him out.
Kid.
Okay, so I wrote a song for Sinopa. What I need you to do is I wrote the lyrics down. If you can go to Sinopa's shop and sing them to her for me, maybe she'll love me.
Let's read the song.
What do you think it should be played on? Like a pan flute, violin. It's a little bit damaged, but it still plays decently
What
well.
key is
You
it?
have a bass as
I have
well.
I have this
We could all play.
I have this wooden harmonica.
Oh.
Okay. Udon grabs it
Okay.
and starts like fiddling on it to figure it out. She figures it out instantly because she has like
Yeah.
she's just good at instruments.
So, adventurous friends,
hard.
will you take this song to Sinopa?
What the hell?
I really do want to read it first. Just give it a quick pass, proofreading.
How
I
does
hope
it-
you don't
How does
offend
it
it.
go? I mean, are you a sight reader, Udon? Like, or do you not
You just-
read notes because you're cool like the Beatles?
You know, the lyrics
I-
are the important part, so you guys can just make up a melody.
Oh, all right.
Apologies, okay.
Funeral dirge.
Can
Any
you,
takers?
can you read the lyrics? Do you have the lyrics with you?
I'm not gonna read them to you, but I can give them to you so you can
Perfect.
sing them.
Give them to me.
Oh God. Oh no.
Somebody once told me the world was gonna roll. I ain't the sharpest tool. This is the best D&D I've ever played in my life.
Okay.
Did you show this to anyone else, Coco?
No one talks to me.
Some beta readers. You know, like,
First draft.
You know, like, your family has to tell you it's good, right?
Are you my family?
Do we want to each play an instrument?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's.
From,
what do you
Udon?
play,
It's the
Dry?
beginning of our band.
Figure them out.
All right.
Here's what we're gonna do, guys. Okay.
So are you guys accepting the quest?
we accept.
All right. So you head over to Sinopa's
Okay.
general store.
Okay, before we get there, we're in the streets and we're
Practicing.
planning these things out. Okay.
Right.
So I just figured out this harmonica thing, so I can't sing.
Okay.
But I have a bass. Who wants to try it out on the bass?
Other than rhyming theesy and stary, this is actually really sweet. What making fun?
You want to sing? Great. Thanks for volunteering. Here's the bass
Oh.
for you. Violin. Okay. You'll figure it out.
I can't reach the bow.
You're good. You're good. All right, guys.
You're just sitting on the top of the bass.
Okay. Okay. We're just gonna all feel the music.
Feel it.
Okay.
We're all gonna throw a performance
Okay.
check.
Yeah.
Yep. So okay. First, I need you to go to the store and talk to Sinopa.
Whoa, we need
We're
to
not gonna
rehearse. We need to
practice. Oh my
rehearse,
God.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Just follow my lead.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll all be good. These instruments, they're trusty.
Well, who else
So-
is singing?
What do you mean?
Wait,
What do you guys got for harmonies?
I mean,
Nah.
Okay.
we need a melody that we know that
Okay.
we can just put the words to.
Wait, just lay down a beat. Lay down a beat. We'll feel it.
Um,
We'll feel it.
We could rap it.
That's good.
I've
That's
heard of
good.
that.
There's a
Rap has like misogynist connotations.
Yeah.
Mary had a little lamb.
Oh.
Hey, Sonova, it's me, Coco.
No.
This song because
What's the song that's like?
don't know how.
Hey Sinopa, it's me Coco, and I wrote this. What? Wait, is that?
Let's do it.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Nope, this is a wrap now. We have to.
Okay, you do the first line. I'll do the second line. Try it.
Okay,
Oh,
ready?
dear.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Are we doing
three,
it live
four.
for her?
No,
Who's
this-
practicing?
We're practicing.
Okay, I can't rap, so let's try it.
Let's try it.
That.
Hey Sinopa, it's me Coco, and I wrote the song.
You're right. You really can't rap. I'll do the first line so that you have something to follow.
How did that go, Coco? Did you like it?
She's here! Oh my god! No,
No,
She walks
Coco, the
in.
one where yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
alright,
so
alright.
embarrassing.
She's going. I'll do it. Okay.
Da, twa.
Hey Sinopa, it's me Coco, and I wrote you this song because I just don't know how to tell you how I feel about you. I think that you are pretty, smart, and sassy. When I see you waking in your slop over the Z, and no, not waking in your slop. When I see you working in your shop
Oh.
over there. Over there?
Over there.
Really?
I think it's over there. Over
Oh yeah, okay, let's go back.
Well, that's-
Sorry.
And also, it's scary, not sassy.
That's why the rhyme fell. Okay.
There we go.
Can we-
And berry.
Alright.
Sure,
Here we go.
sassy.
Ready?
We're gonna
Ready?
start it. I think that you are pretty. Okay, alright.
Do, twa.
I think that you are pretty, smart, and scary. When I see you working in your shop over there. And I really try not to scary, but can't hide. No, I really try not to stary, but I can't help it. I'm Coco, and I'm cuckoo for you. I think it's ready. First
Yeah.
draft.
Yeah. All right.
Alright, good job.
Mostly because you did all of it. I didn't do
Alright,
it.
hands in, guys.
Well,
All right.
I mean,
I can't rap.
Dry,
This is
if
our
you just want to
first
join
violin.
Finnegan in interpretive dance, that
I'm
works
the
too.
hype man.
This is our first performance as a band.
as a
We're
band.
on-
Oh my God. We're in
Okay, guys, and we can do this. I believe in the musical abilities of every fucking one of you guys, okay?
Get your
Except
hand
for
in
my
your
rapping.
bag.
And I
Okay,
use
fine.
expletives
It's
to
a-
show you how serious I am, okay?
Yes.
So we're gonna go in there.
Yep.
We're gonna win her heart. We're gonna blow this place up with musical magic. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
You got an amen.
Let's go!
Alright, we walk in
Oh
very
my
confidently.
Okay, you guys are now in Tree in One, the general store.
We don't
Three
say
and
a
one.
word.
I like
But
it.
actually, what's her name?
Which one's Sinopa?
Yes, that.
That would be me, the only one in the store.
This
Why do you
one,
sound like a boy?
Because I'm intense.
This one's for you.
This one's
Sassy.
From
Let's go.
and we arrange in like a pose,
Yeah.
like of
band cover.
yes.
Alright, ready? Un, dos, trois!
Hey Sinopa, it's me Coco, and I wrote you this song because I just don't know how to tell you how I feel about you. I think that you are pretty, smart, and scary. When I see you working in your shop over there, and I really try not to stary, but I can't help it. I'm Coco, and I'm cuckoo for you.
Whoa! Yeah.
And I use minor illusion to create the sound of uproarious applause.
Yes.
Wait, we need a roll of
Alright.
performance checks.
Yep.
Though.
I need you all to.
I don't think we need to.
No.
Just
I mean,
please go ahead and roll those performance checks.
Can we add up all our numbers?
I got 20.
Whoa!
Did you get nat 20?
I got 10.
No, I didn't get a nat 20. I got 17 plus 3.
You just slew it. Drea just like found it.
Sterling.
Breaks down in his blood.
We're all just like.
I'm spitting fire.
I did the Lindsay Sterling like
Yeah.
violating back. And she's like,
All right. So Sinopa looks at you guys and she's just like, you know, dang, that was dang. You know, that was. So who is that from?
Coco. At the bar.
The
Across the street.
The twig boy.
Yeah.
He's got a beautiful soul.
He is hot for you, girl.
He wrote this for you.
That's
Dude,
That's real sweet. And you
always stick with a man who writes you poems.
know,
Am I
what?
right?
You know what? I'm gonna go over. I'm gonna talk to him.
Well,
You know
close
what?
your shop
Yeah,
first, and
it's-
then.
it is closed. Please leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, cool.
We
And
stop
with
on
that,
the
she
street.
just dips, and you guys are you gotta leave.
We're thinking about selling recordings.
She's not listening.
Oh.
Quest complete.
Sonoma Serenade.
Pretty
Right.
Yeah. Well, that was fun.
We should quick run over to the clothes store because I've been looking for a good cloak.
Yeah.
Now that it's fall.
We've earned it.
Yeah.
Treat ourselves.
Let's go.
All
It's been
right.
a long day.
Perform our song in the streets, get a little cash, and then go spend
Let's
it.
do it.
Wait,
Deal?
do we want to like spy on the aftermath of this whole escapade? Like crack open the door?
Oh, dirty! I like it.
Yeah.
So we're
Okay.
just like-
So we're
Okay,
gonna
so
run up.
you head over to
We're gonna do the sitcom thing and
we do
poke our
stealth
heads in the
checks?
door. one by
Stealth
one.
check to do the sitcom
Yeah,
thing
yeah.
to poke our heads.
As you guys are walking towards the inn, you
16.
see Coco stick his head out, look around, shut the door, shut all the
Can I
shutters,
look through the windows?
lock the door.
I use Mage Hand to slip under the door, unlock the window, and open it slightly.
I think it's our encore performance, right?
I got a 17 in stealth, so
I got a 16.
I got a 17 plus 3.
You see them kind of like holding hands, but things are getting heated. You know, she's kind of leaning in, and she's just like, Coco, that's the hottest thing anyone's ever done for me. And Coco looks at her and says, you know, baby, if you think that's lit,
Oh god.
you better look at the other things I've written about you in my diary.
he's crashing at her name.
Somebody start a fire. Somebody start a fire.
You start fires.
We gotta play some music or something?
I use my alchemy gift. No, I don't.
Maybe it'll be sweet.
Okay.
No, okay.
That song
I'm gonna
worked
cast
on
dancing
her.
lights to put some like mood lighting in there and
that's
try and
good.
like
Yeah.
distract them in any way away from this.
Sinopa looks up and sees all the mood lights and just grabs Coco and just kind of drags him down to the ground behind the counter. You can't see him anymore.
Now
And-
before our DM makes love to himself, let's just leave.
I'm gonna
No, I
shut
wanna
the
see
door. I'm
this
gonna
scene.
shut the thing.
I roll a stealth check to watch from inside. No, okay.
Well,
You're right,
dang.
Finnegan.
I think we did good here, guys. Yes, we brought them together.
Why can't D&D just be this?
I
Like,
kind of regret bringing them together. Is that bad?
They're happy now.
I guess. Oh, they're making weird noises. Oh,
Oh.
gosh.
Let's just walk away.
you mentioned
We're gonna
clothes
go
and
shop.
shopping.
Yeah, let's
Clothes!
clothes sound great right now.
So we go to the clothes store, Flo's.
Flow.
All right,
Flows.
flow show.
Flow show.
Show.
Yo, Flo.
I look
I'm
for
So
it.
you guys enter the shop.
Hey.
All right. You guys don't really see anybody right away. So you just kind of start looking around, and then so kind of in the center of the room, there's like one of those like clothing racks, like a circular clothing rack that you would see at Walmart or Target. There's some pretty cool looking cloaks in there. What do you guys do?
I look through the cloaks.
You look through that
Yeah.
that circular
Yes.
clothing rack.
I try some on.
All right.
It's a good color.
As you're
We all like, like while each one is trying on clothes in
Yeah.
front of the mirror, the others like form that semicircle of like, not
So
your color.
you're coming
as
out
you
of the
guys
dressing room,
as
like,
you guys
what
are
do you
ruffling through the cloaks and doing your thing, suddenly you hear this just really happy, uppity
No.
sounding
Oh
voice
my god.
coming from the clothing rack.
What the hell?
And just kind of like super stylishly, just kind of popping out from the middle. She's you are greeted by Flo. She introduces herself. Hello, I'm Flo. Welcome to Flo Show. You guys enjoying yourselves?
And if this was a Zelda game, that's exactly what happened. You would hear hello, and then just the dialogue box, and, and then she'd just go.
Yeah.
Like, this is
How
a
are you
Zelda
guys
game.
enjoying yourselves?
Give me a minute.
Probably not as much as the two across the street, but you know.
Oh, are you the ones who are responsible for that?
Everyone's heard
Travel's
already.
fast around here. The moment that quest completes, check.
We're working on an album.
Yes. Any good album cover needs some sick costumes, outfits.
I'm really just looking for a cloak.
All right, well.
It's fall now. It's getting a little chillier.
All right, well, I'm
What
gonna
do
be
you have?
I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. Y'all can't afford my cloaks, honey.
Hey, Flo.
That was a little.
We've completed 2 quests in a day. We are hot.
I'll tell you what, though.
Oh,
That's just really rude service here. I don't know.
If there's something you could do for me, and I could give you some cloaks.
I'm about
okay.
to smack her on the head with my question.
I'm running out of pages.
Sensing a theme.
What's the?
Can we do for you?
Well, I've been working on organizing a little runway show in the center fire circle area, just to kind of raise morale in the city. You know, things are getting a little down with all the darkness and monsters and creatures and all that. So, would you guys want to, be my models?
I really want to just break down and deconstruct everything this
Yeah,
person
and-
just said. So,
Interesting approach to problem solving.
so first of all, she says, "Sorry, you can't afford any of my clothes," but she can't afford to find anyone to model her, so she has to hire the riffraff off the street to wear her clothes to model it to lighten the morale in a town that's being attacked by darkness, in which we just set up 2 young teenagers instead of rushing to the, immediate danger. Things are a little.
Well, first off, the 2 lovers are in their mid-30s, easily.
Have you met?
Yeah.
Well, and maybe she thinks we're pretty. It would be good models.
Well, everyone knows you're pretty. But
I'm bald.
But that's the thing, in
Well, it's gotta
in,
be
like,
somebody's aesthetic.
At Fashion Week.
Flo,
Like
we are talking.
like you've seen runways. It's like not actually like nice fashion. Like
That's
it doesn't
true.
look good, and no one's attracted.
That's
It's
so
just
true.
weird.
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
I've got a better idea. Devil Wears Prada in the Office episode where Dwight goes into the store and
Sure.
he's denied because he doesn't look like he can afford things. So then what they tell him to do is they tell him to do the Devil Wears Prada thing where he dresses up like he is rich, and then he comes in and he's all like, "Wow, you just denied me service, and now I'm gonna take you to court," and it's a whole big thing. So I think we should sue her ass.
But I wanted to try and close.
I say we just do the runway thing. We swallow our pride. If she doesn't give it to us,
We start our stuff.
let's
First, Flo. Usually people buy things with money instead of labor. You just look into that.
I've stopped selling my body like this, but for you, yes.
And it's not just for me, it's for everyone in the whole village.
Yeah, that's
Because
easier.
people like to take advantage of artists.
I've already
So-
taken off all my clothes, and then I hear you say, "Take advantage," and I'm like,
I write up a contract for you.
Flo just like ignores the contract, turns and looks at Gregor.
"I'm ready, baby."
I can't not imagine Flo from Progressive, so this is horrible for me.
Well,
Show me it. Let's cloak this bad boy.
So she ruffles and gives you guys some sick freaking cloaks, and she says,
Are they weird cloaks?
"No, they're good. They're real good. She
pretty.
goes into the village and she starts proclaiming, everybody, that runway I've been talking about is happening right."
Did she sign a
the quest name?
So you guys have accepted now the quest. Runaway. Runway.
Do I have to write in that little emendation, or is
Yes.
that
I mean, that's the
yeah.
full name of the quest.
Runaway? Runway? Love it.
Oh, frick. So we also probably have to roll a performance check for our walk.
Okay.
Nice.
So, it's about an hour and a half later. She's gotten everyone in the village into the big fire circle area. Everybody's watching.
What are we wearing? Describe.
I
our
take off
ensembles.
my turban and like shine my bald head.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
My
You guys
tattoos
are
are
wearing
fabulous.
like just kind of like sheeny white shirts.
Okay.
See-through.
A little bit, yeah, kind of
Gauze.
sparkly, a little bit, super
Is it
gaudy.
iridescent?
Slightly iridescent.
Yeah,
It's not fair. that
You guys
you're-
are wearing.
Yeah,
you
your
guys
hair goes
are
with
wearing.
everything.
You guys are wearing very tight capris.
Oh. so for me, pants.
Udon. Are we all matching?
No, she
Ass
cut- she
is
cut
looking
them.
Fine.
Inner low rise.
And you guys are totally barefoot, and you
It's
guys
the
are
first
wearing
time I've
these
noticed
just.
her
Yeah.
ass.
You guys are wearing just these elaborate flowing cloaks
Ooh.
behind you.
Wow.
And now, she's just, Flo is just sitting at the front of the line expectantly, and go for it, honey.
Gosh,
Close.
I rolled a 13 plus 6, so 20 on my performance check.
That'd be 19. 13 plus 6 is 19.
All right. All right.
You
so
right. You right.
She's a model.
I'm an artist. I just found a liberal
All right,
art.
Udon, you strut your stuff down. Everyone is cheering for you, shouting your name, and you are just
I mean,
you're just
we're
the
gonna cheer
hottest
too,
stuff.
right?
Who's
Yeah.
next in line?
I'll go. I guess.
Oh no, let's not leave. You're
Okay.
best for last, baby.
Okay.
Like we don't want to leave. Like shoot all our ammunition. I'll go. Pump my walkout music. Thrift store, thrift shop. I
Oh
walk
wait,
out
that's
the runway.
nothing. No.
That's close.
Yeah, that was talk dirty to me.
Wait, let me give it a second. Give it one. Just
All right.
give it one quick.
That- is
one
that it?
really quick.
I don't know.
And I'm wearing the big fur cloak because you just said I'm wearing a big fur cloak, and I'm not wearing a shirt underneath. So my lightweight champion of the world abs are showing as I strut down the runway as if I'm about to fight. That's the only way I know how to get away with this. And I rolled a 7.
Okay. All right. You do your thing, and you're getting some cheers, but mostly they're from Flo. All right,
That's
next
true.
in line, let's go with the little guy. All right, little guy. Let's see what you got.
I don't think I've ever described Finnegan. He's not in great shape.
Gnome dad bod.
Yeah, he's not really strutting so much as like scuttling.
Good.
Please get a nat 20.
Oh my god. 12 plus performance. That is 14.
Okay. You know what? Everyone is giving you.
They're happy for me.
They're happy with you. And Flo is she's just loving it. She really is loving it.
She's really generous.
Yeah.
Well,
Drya, your turn.
Dry takes out her hair from her
Oh,
braid
gosh.
up to.
I'm like
Hope I don't get that
holding
one.
my hand on my chest, bracing myself.
I got 17.
Udon reaches for
Okay.
her bald head and sighs.
I
You-
see that and I don't know
You
how to
you
react.
are almost you go down and you almost make your way back, and Flo is just like, oh my gosh, your hair is just stunning. You killed it out there.
Oh, thank you.
She looks around and she's like, well, we're done. Everyone can leave now. And she just shoos everyone away.
Hey,
It's the
show her
shortest runway
that-
show in history of ever.
shooing them away, not us.
Yeah, no, you guys
Oh.
are staying. She goes up to Udon and she says, "Well, you freaking killed it, honey. So I'm gonna give you a choice. I'm gonna give you a choice here. I've got 2 super kick butt cloaks. You can you got your choice between the mantle of spell resistance or this cloak of protection. So spell resistance, it gives you resistance to certain spells, certain types of spell damage, magic damage. And then the cloak of protection gives you a boost to AC while you're wearing it.
Cloak of protection.
All right, she gives you a cloak of protection. You gain a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear this cloak. Then she turns to Drya and she says, "You also killed it, honey.
Oh, thanks.
Which of the cloaks would you like?"
What's the spell one do again?
You have advantage on saving throws against spells while you wear this cloak.
I already have pretty high AC, so I guess I'll do that one.
Okay. You get a mantle of.
And she said that in character, right?
Yeah.
I'm
anyone's
got a
going
shield
to-
and great armor. I'll just take a spell resistance.
Then,
If
then
anyone's
she
gonna be weirdly
turns.
meta, it's her.
Then she turns to Gregor, and she says,
She's married to the DM.
She's
married to the dungeon master.
"Honey, you are very attractive."
Oh boy.
Wait, aren't you going in order of
No.
like success?
Nope.
Yeah, she was talking to me, right?
No, she's talking to Gregor.
Oh.
And she pulls out from behind her
Oh God, no!
a scarf.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. You just don't quit your day job. And she gives you it's a really nice warm scarf, but and it doesn't do anything. It's just a scarf.
Oh, well.
It looks pretty nice. It's a silent scarf, but it don't do nothing.
okay. Look, can I trade this in for just some
Nope.
wool-lined leather boots? That's really what I came here for.
Flo, how do you stay open?
Sure, fine, fine. Screw you, little guy.
What color is
You
the
get a
scarf?
scarf too.
What
I'm
color
a
is
small
the scarf?
business owner. I have a certain level
You
of
get a
expectation.
scarf too.
What color is the
Yeah,
scarf?
thanks.
It's a gray wool scarf.
A gray wool scarf. Well, I'm gonna roll a preeminent sleight of hand check to try to steal it. But that activates whenever we leave the store. So
Okay.
that would be a 7. Same as my runway score.
Oh boy.
Anyways, but
She is allowing you to trade in the scarf for the boots.
okay, thanks. And so now I have Uggs.
Yep, you do have those. You know what? She's done with you guys. You guys.
What about him?
You got a scarf.
I got
Yeah,
a
scarf.
scarf too.
Flo, can I use your restroom?
Well.
I really have to go.
Oh. Metagame
We're
wrestler.
in
Right, yeah. We're in a tree.
Oh,
The
it's all
restrooms are on the
restroom.
first floor. The ground floor.
BRB.
All the world's a restroom. We are merely users.
Hey, huddle, yeah.
We're missing.
It's fine. Want to kill Flo?
But if we come back, she might give us more clothes.
But if we kill her,
We can take all the clothes we want.
it's an empty shop.
We shouldn't kill her. She's so nice.
Tell you what,
Do we know the same?
let's do worse. Set her up with Chayton. They deserve each other.
That's amazing.
How do you want to play this? I'm with you 100%.
Well, I think we got a good track record with
Fine,
serenading.
guys.
We're just gonna modify the song and tell her Chayton wrote it.
We should perform the song for Flo.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
All right.
Oh my
Now,
gosh.
Flo doesn't have as many syllables as Sinopa.
Hey, Flopa.
Hey, Flo, buddy.
Flow, buddy. So, Udon, we've got this plan.
Which we aren't actually.
Are you guys doing that?
It's
The joke is kind of dead.
Alright, fine.
So,
Can we mark that we
Let's
have a
perform this
long-standing
song,
grudge
switch
against
it up
Flo?
with Flo and say it's from Chayton.
Chayton?
Chayton, that wood elf. So we're gonna
Who
try to
gave you
set up
boots?
Flo with Chayton by being like, "Hey Flo, Chayton wrote you this song,"
Because they are both the worst.
but she knows that we just did that for Coco, and
Oh yeah, I forgot.
I see Chayton going into that tree loft over there.
What am?
You know,
I see Chayton over there.
you
Which
better
tree
be
left?
a character right now.
I am.
Okay.
Let's follow him.
Hey, let's go.
What tree left?
The barracks. They're right next to Flo's.
Next session, Megan DMs and Josh plays Drya.
That'd be amazing.
please.
I'm iridescent.
So, let's follow him. Cool, let's
Yeah,
go.
Yeah, let's go.
Udon feels really good running with her cape flowing behind her.
She's like holding it back just to keep it going.
No.
So you're basically Naruto running.
Yes. And I want a quick note that
The
when
trees.
when Drya went out to do her modeling, like Gregor obviously was like in awe and he was really waiting for that moment. But when he saw Udon like rub her bald head, and he like felt really bad, and that was the first moment he took the time to like really look. And so he's at like 10% seeing Udon's true beauty now. So like that arc of like seeing her true beauty, that's like
Okay,
start.
good.
This is the greatest love triangle that I've ever sat outside of. I love it.
Hey dude, get in, make
Yeah,
it
how are
square.
you gonna
That's fair.
Alright, so you guys have followed Chayton into the barracks.
Hey, dork!
He spins around and he just looks at you. He's like, "Oh, it's you."
Don't. We know.
I rolled an insight check. You're not evil. You're just what he said.
You're a creep.
I roll a.
I've been accused and guilty of worse.
I roll
Alright, take a step back.
a persuasion check.
Okay.
Oh.
What do you
14.
He got it. You got it.
And I'm like,
He's a wimp.
yo, what you doing in here?
Well, I'm.
She says with lots of charm, because she's a bard.
And he says
15%.
He says a lot. He says with lots of elf.
Ooh, I'm not sure I like that.
Well, I stay here. I'm part of the, guard group here. The Swift Leaves. That's what we're called.
I bet you're really popular. I bet they all talk behind your back about how much Chayton is their favorite guard.
What do you guys do?
Well, at first we were just, defenders of the village, but it's kind of gotten more than that because the darkness.
Oh, you're taking this seriously
yes,
now.
I am. God dang it.
Because I'm wearing his boots. I told everyone I stole them.
He's just jealous because they look better on you than they ever did on him.
It's true. So tell us about this darkness.
Hey, I only put on one boot,
it's
man.
Super.
She says with a charming eyebrow
super
raise.
Freaking. It's bat crap crazy, yo.
Whoa.
It's the worst. It's just everywhere, and there's monsters at night, and
Any specific area?
well, there's a tree.
Why don't you take us there and help us out? Because we've been playing for about 2.5 hours now, and we haven't fought anything yet.
Okay,
But we did a fashion show.
There
We did a
is
fashion show, and that's a
Okay,
fight by itself.
up just about just a little bit, just a little northeast of here. There's a dungeon, a legit, straight up dungeon, guys, and that's the best we can figure. That's where the darkness is coming from.
Then that's where we need to go.
Well, before you do that, I think you should talk to Winema. She's the ancestral. She's just up through this hallway. Just
Thanks, bye. We go there.
yeah, just up at the top of the room. There's another ramp kind of going up to the next loft, and that is where the ancestral home is. That's where you find Winema.
Nice loft. What's the rent? You own it.
Own it.
Yeah.
So Winema greets you. She's an old woman, but
She's a wood elf, so she doesn't really look old.
she's
so
definitely
old that she looks
she's
old?
definitely old. I mean, she looks
Aged.
She looks aged. She looks like she's seen some stuff.
You look like a 50-year-old woman. That's like...
That's
She's very few.
why are you here?
Smooth.
I back
Chayton
off.
sent us. He told us to say that.
No, he didn't.
We hear you have
You
some like...
don't like him, do you? Admit it. He's the worst. You hate
I
him.
stole his shoes!
Yeah.
Sucker!
I mean, we heard there was some darkness afoot.
Yes.
Oh, you did.
How can we help?
Is that your cloak?
Anxiously saying.
Well, it is true. There is darkness coming from the east. It's been getting worse and worse. Our scouts have been reporting constant sightings of dark creatures, evil things. It's terrible.
Well, look, here's the thing. We're the chosen ones. Maybe. And we can help you out, because we're on a quest to find a little seed that might help us with another big quest. So...
And we can finally say this. This won't be our first rodeo.
Okay.
Show her the seed, Dry.
Oh, I've got it. Hang on.
She's the ancestral. She's like grandma.
She better not steal our seed, man. So as this is going on, like my eyes start to glow.
Oh,
Um,
now watch this.
The seed. Yep.
yes, this is cool. The darkness will only grow stronger with every passing moment.
No.
I'm seeing the ultimate climax set upon Tannen.
We We giggle like little boys.
By an
That's
intense
just Coco.
evil
Sorry, I'm
force,
sorry.
far too many to number or fathom. I'm afraid our fellowship will not be enough to defeat this final assault of shadow and chaos. We must forge strong alliances with the greatest warriors of every realm. Only then may we purge the world of this darkness. Okay. And the light fades from my eyes.
Well, that was something.
We've
What
been
just
dealing with this
happened?
for days now, okay?
Hey, Dry, what did you just say? Why don't you repeat it again to our friend, the Elf Queen?
I'm sure he said I love her hair.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So, we think you guys are cool and we have to defend this place, so...
I can't wait to reunite
So,
Harvard grad Drya with legally iridescent and remerge them.
What?
as
Yeah.
one person.
So what?
What is the median point there? I wonder.
An army? What? You need to form an army.
We
It
have to
sounds
fight this
crazy.
darkness, man. It's like taking over everything, and if we don't do something, we're all gonna be like weird, demented darkness.
It's not just
Okay.
happening here. It's all
Well,
over the
if
place.
you want, I see potential in what you're saying.
That's almost flattering.
Good. But in order to prove yourselves to us and the Swift Leaves,
Everybody wants to prove ourselves.
well, I mean, can you
Her eyes
blame
just
us?
glowed, and she told you that we are
I don't even know who she is.
I'm Drya.
That's great.
touche.
She's dry as she likes your hair. What more do you want?
We climbed a really tall tree. We set up two young lovers. We performed a fashion show. What more do you want to
I
prove
sold
our worth?
Okay,
Boots.
that happens to everyone who comes through here.
What kind of cult are you running in these woods?
This town
I
sucks.
just have some crazy people who live here.
Okay, what do you want us to do to
I
prove
want
ourselves?
you to go to the source of the darkness and eradicate it.
Like
That's
the,
what we
What we're
want to do.
trying to-
Yeah.
Neato.
like the source, or the source in your area.
They are different.
Right. Go to the temple and kill the things.
Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Where is it? Sorry, the dungeon.
Where is
Temple,
the
yes.
dungeon?
Udon like shakes her hand and like tries to do this like
Tries to do
handshake
a
thing, but like her hand is just like your hand.
And because she's clearly like, you know, the regent of it, you know, like you're supposed to bow, not hand.
Those guards just get really tense all of a sudden.
Yeah.
All right. Once you guys,
Chosen one.
once you guys have gone and
Hey.
completed eradicating all the evil in the dungeon, come back and talk to me.
Deal.
Deal.
All right, go and get.
Before we go, one last question. What's the quest called?
It is called
Going
Together in Arms.
Adohi.
Adohi region.
We
Oh, because it's going to be a repeat.
Oh, cool.
to the temple.
To
Well,
the temple.
to the
Dungeon.
Dungeon.
let's
Yeah.
go. Let's
Yeah.
go to
Yeah, let's
that
go.
Let's go
place
now.
in the darkness.
We want to
let's
go.
go.
I'm
Before
forgetting-
someone else
Clear.
tries to get us to do their job for them.
Yeah, let's see for a fight.
Maybe we are the chosen ones.